Oh, minus Fox 9 till taking it. Wait. Hello, well, minus Fox 9 till taking it. Fox. You may be wondering why I have my right eye closed. Well, you see, I scratched my goddamn cornea, I guess, with my contacts. So now I can't. Now, you know, my eye is crying out in pain and agony, and it really, really freaking hurts. And also, I had to take both my contacts out, you know, that way I don't scratch this freaking eye. And yeah, I can't see on my right eye. That's kind of why I didn't upload a video at 9:30 today, because I'm recording the same day you're watching this. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. But don't worry. I'm going to use my magic wand to fix my eyesight. Watch this crap. Alakazoo, Metronaboo, make me see again, Laru! See? It works. I can see perfectly well in a framed, like, god damn, I'm wearing glasses. Fudge me. But in any case, at least I can see a little bit better. But hey, guys, this is another. This is more of a theory I'm making, not making up on the spot, but basically, it is. I don't want to say crackpot, but see again. See how many times I say basically in this episode. Basically, the idea I made for this theory is again to kind of recap a little bit on what's happening in Starwars, as well as kind of say, all right, this is what's happening. Basically, being that we now know a couple of things. One being that you don't have to be royal to wield the wand, of course. We learned that when, what's his face? Lobster Claw held the wand. Though, the difference between then and now is that we also now know that you also don't need to have royal blood and or be muni to have cheek marks. Unless, of course, there is some big secret with Marco's parents that, that is going on that actually, yeah, Marco's half muni from one of his parents, but I highly doubt that. But yeah, because at least how far does it seem so far? It seems that if you have any magical potential, if you have any kind of magical potential, or able to somehow use the energies of magic in Starverses, you are then able to actually wield the wand as well as gain cheek marks. Mind you, Lobster Claw, we never actually saw him use a spell, I don't believe. We never saw him use a spell, so for all we know, if he uses the wand, he would actually gain cheek marks as well. But we do know from Marco that assuming again, because I highly doubt this is the case now that we know that basically anyone can use this wand, Marco has cheek marks, and it only appeared when he actually used the wand, when he actually used a spell. Mind you, it was an evil spell, and probably that's why he also had his evil wand instead of like how Lobster Claw, again, another thing we know about Lobster Claw when he had the wand was, depending on his alignment, whether that be quote-unquote good or quote-unquote evil, his claw represented that, being a nice, happy little wand with a claw, or, you know, an evil crustaceous claw and whatnot. So we know that, as well as, again, that Toffee / Ludo was also able to have piece of the wand. So, but that could be just because the other half was still connected to the main wand. But then again, I do prefer the idea of that, again, anyone can use this wand. We didn't see Ludo gain the cheek mark, most likely, because, you know, his wand probably wasn't really complete. And also, you could really debate that it really was Toffee that kind of had the power to manipulate the magic, and he just kind of just focused it through the thing when Ludo was angry enough to do it. But yeah, there's a little bit of assumptions there. But, again, but spoilers for the last episode, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. We know straight that the royal family now, the family that has the magic wand, and through the generations of Festivia to Star, which, from Festivia to Star, because we have, of course, Festivia, then we have Moon's mom, Skywin, and then we have, of course, Moon, and then, of course, Star at the end. I know I'm probably going to bring this up every time I freaking have a theory, aren't I? Every time each of them have their own mark. So that then means that, I don't know, it's probably it being bestowed upon them. Maybe there could be something with Glosser, because again, if you missed one of my earlier episodes, theory videos, or haven't read this book, Glosser is God. Or the magic equivalent of God in Starverses. And, basically the High Council are that of demigods who are meant to protect the universe and everything. And I'm not making none of that crap up. You should really either go get that book or go watch my video on it. But, or someone's video about it. But yeah, so, like, the whole point of this is that we now know that multiple people can use the wand, and that it's not just like a pipe dream of Ludo to wield the wand or anything like that. And not only that, we also know that they also gain cheek marks, which allows them, which I believe must have some kind of signification to show that they have high magic potential. If only because, again, Marco, whenever a butterfly, or, you know, the royal family or whatnot, use a magic, their cheeks start glowing pretty brightly if they're using high energy magic. And Marco did the same kind of when he used the dark spell wand. So I want to see how that's going to play out a bit. I want to see how that's going to play out a bit more. But yeah, the whole point of this video is basically just to say that we now know that magic or the ability to wield this wand isn't limited to a certain amount of people, whether that be monster, Muni, which technically those kind of mix very well because apparently all the monsters live in the same dimension as well as the same country or kingdom. So yeah, they're all technically in the same, you know, world, but it's not limited to Muni, and it's not limited to humans to be able to use this stuff. I don't know if people are still saying that, oh, Marco's able to use the wand because he's connected with Star. I think the whole last episode was not saying like they made it specifically for that, but I feel like it was kind of the thing that says, no, you can be anyone and use this guy and use a freaking wand to gain high magic powers. So yeah, that is kind of a cool thing. That's just the thing I wanted to bring up really right now, and I do want to know how this is going to lead into what's coming next. Because again, we still have, of course, that Heinous and Eclipse are going to meet up at some point. Marco is I'm hoping they're still going. I hope this is where they're going with it. That Marco is supposed to go evil, which I want to see how that. I want to see that happen since Marco now has his own wand. We've seen his wand before. And that is the thing about Star Versus, at least, that I will give it credit for also. When it's good, it gets good. Last two episodes, freaking great. But, and mind you, I mean the last two episodes, Eclipse's Trial and Ludo, Where Art Thou? It freaking gets great. And this, and like, even like the little lines that are being left out for the little plot lines that are being left out for the future. Like, again, the monster are most likely coming back. Marco gaining a dark version of the wand. Eclipsa saying that she can't use magic without a wand. And then also her daughter, Heinous. So, basically right there, you have three quote-unquote evil characters who can use the wand. Which then also means the question then is, who is going to get the wand? Because if Marco joins Eclipsa could give him the wand, but then she wouldn't have the power to wield magic. Or perhaps because of Moon's little, you know, deal with Eclipsa, maybe Eclipsa's magic... Sorry. Maybe Eclipsa's magic won't allow Eclipsa won't be able to wield the magic. Or on the other hand of that, which I think this might actually be the case because it kind of sets it up pretty well. I got my freaking eye. Heinous will most likely will be the actual bad guy. She will be the actual bad guy for the next season or whatnot, or the main big bad guy. Eclipsa, for all we know, could actually just be like, they froze her because of, you know, the king and all that stuff. But it could be that Eclipsa, maybe she isn't actually quote-unquote evil, and she actually joins the good guy side. Heinous becomes the main bad guy. She doesn't really either use the magic or whatnot, but she uses the brainwashing stuff she's learned from you know, working as the princess rubber stamp maker, and uses that to brainwash Marco because she has an obsession with Princess Marco, aka Princess Tridina. She has an obsession with him, basically. So, seeing Heinous possibly using the brainwashing to mess with Marco's mind and make him evil, and then make him join Heinous' side, that wouldn't be too far out of possibility here. And I think that'd be kind of a cool. I think that would be kind of a cool twist to see that, like, Eclipsa, even though she seems to be the big bad who married a demon and wrote the evil chapter of the spell book. Oh no, she's actually Eclipsa's actually just gonna be like, well, I'm queen again. I'm queen, and I guess I'll be a good queen, I guess, and you know, see her rule, and then like the butterfly family. I'm not sure what will exactly happen with them. I'm pretty sure like the Eclipsa, because Eclipsa and Stars seem to like each other, so it wouldn't be surprising if the two like did get along. She's just like, you guys aren't family, but kinda are, so why not? Like leave them let them still live in the castle, or maybe like the butterfly family has to now live with the poor people or something. Who knows? But yeah, it would be kind of cool to see that Heinous, aka Meteora, becomes the main bad guy, and Marco, through brainwashing or whatnot from the mind control stuff, makes him into the into like her lackey or something. Especially since technically being that both Marco and Heinous are technically half monster, with Marco having the monster arm in his arm. So technically that is even a good spot for the two to kind of bond, I guess? I don't know. But tell me what you guys think in comments below. Thanks for watching. Again, sorry this video came out a little bit late, and sorry that, like, you know, I can't exactly see right now. But hopefully, Jesus, is that why, like, when they talk about depth perception? Jesus. But, yeah, so just tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If it's true videos that I've done, links are on my face, screens around there somewhere. Tell me what you guys are thinking about this video theory, and the new Starwars comes out in about 3 to 4 days, I think. Either way, thanks for watching, the videos, and sorry again, I look like crap, and we will see you later. We don't look like crap, but god dang, my eye hurts.